What's going on, people? Lyndon Cameron with How to Make a Living Without a Job. Let me make this move real quick. Speaking of making moves, if you want to improve how you do you, check out my 2-month Hustler Mindset special. All right, let's jump into this today. I got an email, and it was just like, hey, Glendon, I've been watching your channel, watching videos, and I've been trying for 2 years to start my business. And the person went on to outline some of the things that we're doing. And I just got to a core issue. They want it, and they want it bad, but desire is not enough. Desire is not even close to enough to what you need to go ahead and get that business started, maintained, and ongoing. You got to have way more than desire, because see, this is how the desire monster will mess you up. I want it, and you want it, and you want it, and you want it, but you don't make it happen. You don't take it to the next level, because desire without activity, goals, plan, some type of strategy is a frustrating thing to have, because it's like, I want to do this. This is how angst develops. That longing because you never take action. I'll tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, while I was in the military, he was crazy mad about this girl. Her name was Thompson. This went on for about a year. He was just crazy mad. And then one day, we were all in the mess hall, and I was like, Thompson, this is Joe. Joe, this is Thompson. Thompson, he really likes you. And then Thompson's eyes just lit up and everything, because for a year, she had liked him. So if he had taken action, he could have been enjoying the lovely, and I ain't gonna lie, she had some lovely fruits to sample for a year or more. And they eventually ended up getting married. The whole point is, you might be keeping yourself away from the things you want because you desire them more than you want to actively pursue them. Let me say that again. You desire them more than you want to actively pursue them, which means you might be getting your rocks off on, I want to do it, telling people that this is your grand ambition, this is your grand desire, but when you don't carry forth the plan and really try to do this thing, you never have to deal with the consequences of failure. And that's what this person's deal was. They wanted it, but they didn't want it bad enough to fail. You have to want stuff bad enough to fail. I have a policy that operates in several segments of my life. I'd rather go out in flames than to go out like a sniveling coward, which means sometimes I've tried stuff and I've failed, and it hurt. It hurt. It went wrong. I didn't get the results I wanted. I learned some new lessons. And a lot of people are afraid of learning new lessons, or afraid of stretching that comfort zone, or afraid of definitely saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I can deal with the consequences either way. That's a scary thing for many people. So just wanting it, just trying to get it, just trying to have it, that's not good enough. You have to want it bad enough to fail. Because look at your friends who are successful. Really look at them. The ones who didn't inherit money. And, just for clarification, I pretty much discredit anyone that inherited their money, talking like, hey, you guys gotta work hard. Bullshit. Your daddy was the one with the ambition. Unless you did something totally separate and apart from dad or mom or whatever was left to you, bullshit. I worked with people like that. I worked with a guy who was pretty much coasting and was waiting for his parents to die, because he made it known that when they passed on, and he was the only child, he's getting about 10 mil. He was just waiting. He was waiting on the folks to dig the dirt now. So I totally discredit people who inherited shit and don't do anything with it. There's a few exceptions that would inherit something and make it better, but more times often than not, that is not the case. So anyone that is successful, sit down, talk to them, and ask them what kind of bullshit they went through to get there. Because we're in love with that person who sets out, oh, I never fail, and just everything they touch is gold. I don't believe in that. I call bullshit on that, because there was one person that was like, yeah, this guy, super successful, he's never failed. And I did a little investigation, and I found some LLCs he had that didn't do too well. And I was like, really? And he, I questioned him about it, and he kind of looked really funny at me, because it was like, how the fuck did you know that? Because this is another thing. A lot of people lie about their success. They don't want to tell you the secrets. I get that. When I was in the storage auction business, I didn't tell people where I was getting that stuff for not pennies on the dollar, literally hay pennies on the dollar. I didn't tell people that. That was the secret ingredient. Why would I tell anyone that? And I did lie about it. Oh, I do estate liquidations. Straight up, every day, all day. So I get that, but really talk to someone that'll be open and honest with you, and you're going to find out they went through some bullshit to get to where they are. And I'm not talking about a day or a month, sometimes years of bullshit to get where they are, which means they failed or they faced adversity. And you've got to want it bad enough to fail. And if you can't get that kind of energy in yourself, and you just keep sitting on the sidelines, keep pretending like your ankle hurt and you can't get in the game, you just never gonna get any fame. It's not gonna happen. And that's the thing. So I told this person, I sent them a consult link, which apparently they have ignored. Because when you send me a 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 paragraph email, I'm sending you a consult link, because it's going to be an hour or more of my time. And that's how it is. So just think about it. You want it, fine. But what the fuck are you going to do about it? Because you can want all day long and it's not going to happen. All right, this is Glendon Cameron, and I'll see you on the good side.